It was a dark and quiet night. The moon was shining in the sky, and the stars were bright. Momo the monkey and Diddi, the little duckling, were inside their small house near the forest. They had finished dinner and were getting ready for bed. Momo yawned. "I am very sleepy," he said. "Me too," said Diddi. Just then, knock, knock, knock. Someone was knocking at the door. Momo and Diddi froze. They looked at each other. "Did you hear that?" whispered Diddi. "Yes," whispered Momo. The knocking came again. Knock, knock, knock. Diddi felt a little scared. "It is very late," he said. "Who could it be?" Momo slowly walked to the window. He looked outside, but it was too dark. "I can't see anyone," said Momo. The knocking came a third time. Knock, knock, knock. Now both friends were nervous. Maybe it was a stranger. Maybe it was a lost animal. Or maybe it was someone who needed help. "We should be careful," said Momo. Diddi nodded. Momo picked up a flashlight. Diddi stood behind him, slowly, very slowly. Momo walked to the door. His heart was beating fast. Diddi held his breath. Momo reached for the handle. Then he opened the door. Creak! The door slowly opened, but there was nobody there. Momo looked left. Nobody. He looked right. Nobody. Diddi peeked outside. "I don't see anyone," he said. Suddenly, meow! A tiny sound came from below. Momo pointed his flashlight down. There, sitting on the doorstep, was a small white kitten. The kitten looked cold and tired. "Oh," said Diddi, "it's just a little kitten." The kitten meowed again. Momo smiled. "So you were the one knocking at the door." The little kitten rubbed against Momo's leg. It looked hungry. "It needs help," said Diddi. The friends gently carried the kitten inside. They gave it some warm milk. They wrapped it in a soft blanket. Soon the kitten felt warm and safe. The kitten happily purred. Momo and Diddi smiled. Then they noticed something around the kitten's neck. It was a small blue collar. On the collar was a name. The name was Snowy. "Snowy must belong to someone," said Momo. "We should help Snowy find its family tomorrow," said Diddi. Snowy curled up and fell asleep. Momo and Diddi sat quietly beside their new little friend. They were no longer scared. Instead, they were happy. That night, they learned something important. Sometimes, the thing that scares us is not dangerous at all. Sometimes, someone simply needs a helping hand. Momo, Diddi, and Snowy slept peacefully through the night. And tomorrow, a brand new adventure would begin. The end. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to Momo and Diddi Story Time Zone. Tell us in the comments. Were you surprised to see who was knocking at the door? Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again in another fun adventure with Momo and Diddi.